Hello, everybody. It sucks how that's the only thing my brain goes to when we go live. Hello. It's me. It's me, your friend Demised. I'm tired. So, we're quitting streaming. It's over. Goodbye. No, Waffles, wait, I'm here, I promise. Hey everyone. We're gonna be doing something just for me. Hi, it's For Me Friday. It's a thing that we've talked about in the past a little bit, but also, if you guys don't, somebody, literally anybody, checking the YouTube video to audio offset. I have spent literally hours trying to sync the video audio offset for the NDI simulcast that we're doing over to YouTube. I'm pretty sure we have gotten it down to 0.5 milliseconds of audio and video offset. Then I turned off my computer. And I have no idea whether or not my computer is doing better or worse after I did that, because I didn't think about it at the time. So if somebody would mind checking it, I would appreciate that. But yeah, not bagging out of another deep dungeon run. I mean, okay, so this is the thing that I wanted to chat about a little bit, is that one of the things that I do really like doing, and I haven't gotten as much of an opportunity to do it recently, is I really like running deep dungeons. I think deep dungeons are amazing, and there's so much good lore in there, and I think they're a lot of fun. I used to run Palace of the Dead back in 2020, 2021. I used to run Palace of the Dead a lot. And Palace of the Dead had a bunch of really interesting lore inside of it. What happened to the heir of House Hallinart after the Steel Vigil was destroyed? What happens to that shady trader who sells the Warrior of Light to the Amalja in order to do the preamble for the Bowl of Embers? A lot of characters who you sort of might have the question, what happened to them, what's going on? And of course, the way that Palace of the Dead ties up the Eda narrative is so good, and I love Palace of the Dead. And then I did Heaven on High, and Heaven on High has a bunch of fish that like puff up and then they like do something with needles. Somebody's got to come up with a catchy name for them, like pufferfish or something. But then Heaven on High was like, whatever. It was like, okay, it's there, sure, fine. And then Shadowbringers happened, and Shadowbringers didn't have a deep dungeon. And then we had Eureka Orthos. And Eureka Orthos was shiny, it was new, it was cool. Eureka Orthos was like, hey, bitch, it's me, Tiamat. Which made me fucking lose my mind. There was good shit in Eureka Orthos. And I was like, do I need to do Eureka in order to unlock it? Blah, 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 yada, yada. No, I didn't. And so then I proceeded to try to run Eureka Orthos solo a couple of times where I got absolutely murked. I've got to be honest with you, I do not have 99.99 Aether Pool in Eureka Orthos. So, is it my scheme today, my evil scheme, to use you, the viewers, to do a Eureka Orthos run for me, your friend, Demised? Yes, it is. Then that's what we're going to be doing today. It has been a hot second since we've stepped in. The last time that we went in, I tried to convince the entire party to kill one of the like big spooky monsters. I keep wanting to say wanted targets, that's Lev quests, and then I want to keep saying a notorious monster, that's actual Eureka. I don't know what they're called, but the big boys, the spooky boys. I keep trying to kill those solo, and it's a bad idea every time, so you know. But you get it. Sorry, I'm a little discombobulated because I was just recording something, and I've been working on more odds and ends. I set up a media kit finally, which I was like looking at advice for media kits to like send out for sponsorships, and they're all like, yeah, you're gonna wanna build your media kit when you're at like 10,000 followers. And I was like, I've got like 500. That's basically the same number. And they're like, yeah, don't bother applying for sponsorships unless you have hundreds of simultaneous viewers. And I was like, well, sometimes somebody pops up on YouTube and tells me about cheap viewers that I can buy. So anyways, that was another part of my life that has been here. But in no particular order, by which I mean exactly the order of you guys messaging. Hello, Ender Friend, getting here bright and early at 3:47. JR, Mesphia, Clary, Top Hat. JR, oh, hello everybody. Hi, Dr. Nick. I forgot about that. That's a thing. And sitcoms. Waffles, good to see you. For you, thank you, Mesphia. No, the audio on YouTube is bad, I presume. I cannot read the rest of the chat. That's incredibly unfortunate. Hold on. Let me try this. What about this? How good or bad is that? I'm not bagging out of another deep dungeon run, you know. It looks like a badly dubbed show on there. Oh no, okay. YouTube and I are not friends. Kitty Beans, hello. Mala, can't believe I'm trying to nerf you by hosting Eureka Orthos events on the weeks your schedule starts going up in the air again. Listen, okay, lads, full confession, Menel the Cat is not only a friend of the show, but also a member of the FC. We have a small FC competition going on right now. The top scorer in an FC event, the top scorer in a Eureka Orthos run will get 1,000,000 gil, and that's including everybody who's included in the scorecard. Am I doing this in part to stop Mala from getting the top score? I'll never tell. Weirdly enough, a lot of people the Warrior of Light actually killed showed up in the place called the Palace of the Dead. Yeah, strange that, Waffles. No, it was JR's evil scheme. Stop taking credit. Full confession, it was JR's evil scheme. JR did not know about the FC event. So it all like combined in like a beautiful star. Too bad you have a static in 40 minutes, otherwise you'd help. Good luck with your static, Clare. You guys are progging EX1, if I remember correctly, but yeah. So the YouTube is bad. I cannot click on the clip, Pixie, but I believe it. Also, fun fact, of the NPCs that appear in Palace of the Dead, you can bump into class quest villains. The pilot of the Black F from Castrum and Teleji Adeleji. So I didn't know about Teleji Adeleji. I did know about a couple of others, like some of the class quest villains and stuff like that. Which, you know, I always think is incredibly neat, but yeah. Hoping to clear EX1 tonight? Hell yeah, Clare. I believe in you. But what I do not believe in is my ability to do Eureka Orthos solo, which is a shame because I desperately want to. Although I have heard a lot of bad things about Eureka Orthos's reception in comparison to some of the other deep dungeons, which I am very surprised by, honestly. But yeah, if need a body, you have a body. We shall see. I'm definitely game. A part of the problem, if I remember correctly. Also, I'm going to be using this opportunity to level, which we'll see how that goes. I was thinking though, so deep dungeons normally reward you for killing fast and killing a lot. So I was thinking of using it to level Viper, because I haven't actually played Viper, and you know that I do like having swords. I don't think I put Hype Viper on my hotbar yet, actually. Wow, just truly not anybody. But yeah, you know what? Get in here, Susie. And also, if people need to split for any particular reason, do not sweat it either. Now, I don't remember if Eureka Orthos, if Crystal Tower still forces you to come over here. But the thing with Crystal Tower is it's the first Alliance raid, and it's all about coming over to the Crystal Tower that, you know, is central to so much Allegan horseshit. And then we end up meeting Rabantah. And if you don't remember Rabantah was supposedly possessed by the ghost of an Allegan. And she gave you a quest that would give you more Allegan catalysts and things like this. So the idea of Ko being possessed by a ghost, very funny. We can talk to them about a bunch of stuff. Some of the stuff is asking about the ghost that's possessing Ko. If you don't remember Doga and Une, they are some of my favorite side characters. They are hot trash. They are non-existent. They are non-existent hot trash, and I love them because they are truly the side characters of side characters. Doga and Une were like the crown heirs of the Allegan Empire at one point in time, but Xande was an immortal god emperor, so, you know, being the crown emperor is not a very big deal. You can talk about Amon, you get it. You can talk about some of the different bosses, and on floor 30, when I was losing my fucking mind, it was because Tiamat showed up, which, you know, we love Tiamat. Oh, why don't we have Ko's stance as an emote? Ko's stance here, I believe, is just a redoing of Yotsuyu, Moon Princess, right? So yeah. If I remember correctly, people were mostly upset that it was the middle ground between Heaven on High and Palace of the Dead difficulty-wise, rather than being a grueling slog like Palace of the Dead was. Which is so silly to me, Waffles, because so many people complain about Palace, so yeah. So why don't we have it? Because we're not important enough. We're not Yotsuyu energy. So anyways, we found out that Eureka Orthos is a space underneath the Crystal Tower, maybe. We're finding out that it has a lot of similarities to Eureka, which there aren't direct spoilers therein, but yeah. Other than that... Oh, I don't even have any progress. Oh, my Aether Pool is laughable. Well... Here's the question. Do we want to go in at floor 1 for the score, or do we want to go in from floor 21? I have my preference, which is going in from floor 1, but I am willing to have a conversation about it for sure. Okay. Nobody has a preference? All right. Then we're going in at floor 1. Oh, that's interesting, Marin. I didn't know that. Yeah, that absolutely tracks. Okay. And so, all of your stats that are outside of the game do not count for Eureka. Oh man, it has been such a long time since I've been so weak in a deep dungeon. Oh, this blows! I hate being a little baby. The amount of hubris that I get from being a 99.99 Aether Pool boy in Palace of the Dead and Heaven on High is a lot. So you're gonna get to see me enjoy my freaking comeuppance. Oh, I do not have Interrupt because I'm not on Paladin. Oh, it's so weird to do a deep dungeon without an Interrupt. Wacky. Okay. I don't think we have... So we have a Pomander Fortune, which could be good to use in the beginning, but yeah. I do have Leg Sweep, which I can use once. Ice Cream Animation for Living Memory, for example, only works on female Midlanders. Interesting. Much like in Final Fantasy III, Eureka Orthos is a vast dungeon stretching beneath the Crystal Tower. It was an optional dungeon that had the best weapons in the game, and 2 final jobs, Sage and Ninja. Interesting, okay. Lethargy is actually an interesting one. Lethargy is not in any of the other deep dungeons. It slows everybody, which is kind of fun. Supposedly we're getting a new deep dungeon in Dawntrail, which is bizarre to me, but you know. What is... Oh. It'd probably be good for me to actually be able to do any of the abilities that make Viper a DPS class, huh? Instead of just nothing. Oh! So the problem with this is that I am actively re-remembering how to play Viper because I did not know how to do it previously. So that's fun. Commander of Safety, so we don't need to worry about traps. That's nice. I say optional because not doing it made the final dungeon way harder. Gotcha, Waffles. Okay. Oh, Blinded sucks. Do we have Serenity? We do not have Serenity. Spain is right, you. Blinded... There are some debuffs in this game that just are truly misery incarnate. Oh, fuck. Anyways. And one of them absolutely is blind, and the other one for me is paralysis. Thank you, Marin. Yeah. So the other thing about Eureka Orthos that I vaguely remember is that, like, truly, like, they've got such an insane amount of, like, devastating AoEs. Like, because the AoEs in Palace of the Dead and Heaven on High are, for the most part, I would say, negligible, right? Like, especially, like, the Dragon's Fire Breath and stuff, like, they suck, but they're not the worst. The explosions in Eureka Orthos, you are not allowed to disregard. You will be unhappy if you do that. I can't help but notice a second grenade has been brought. Oh, you're a paladin, so you've got stun on a stick. I could kiss you. Alright, let's grab this treasure chest. Also, the Viper Sword's in here? Not the worst. Oh yeah, shoot. We should keep someone with Susie while they're AFK, so that way they don't get ganked by a wandering monster, but it's fine. What's the worst that could happen? We got a healer on the team. Oh. Please, Mr. Grenade. When we raided into Angelus the other day, Angelus was doing a really interesting experiment, which was basically to see what would be the most doable class to level it, to like go through Eureka Orthos on from floor 1. And it was fascinating to see that, because like some of the things that we never think about are oh wait, Uncoiled Fury. What is, do I know about that? Have I ever seen that before in my life? One of the things about the class quest is that like or not the class quest. One of the things about the deep dungeons is that they can be absolutely hard as nails, so you get it. Because, like, it's generally conventional wisdom that ranged classes in deep dungeons are superior. But yeah. So, like, Red Mage, I believe, is considered the Palace of the Dead, like one of the top tiers. And then in Heaven on High, I believe Machinist is considered very good. It has been a while since I've done either, though, so, you know. Ooh, fun for the whole family. Can't believe Viper gets a ranged AoE. What the hell? I don't think so. If you want to, we can. I think let's just mainly go for coffers and whatnot, right? We can kill everything. So obviously killing boys gives you more buff, or more score at the end, right? So a part of the strategy for some score runs, I believe, is getting to the final floor, because the final floor will have the most value targets, and then also you know, will have the most difficult targets, but I don't know if that's still conventional wisdom. Ooh, 2 Pomanthers. Commander of Fortune, we are chock-a-block full of. We're going to pop that because we get, it increases our chances of getting boys when they... And flight means less guys next floor. No, we want to get kills. Can't remember. Can we stun those behemoths out of that ecliptic meteor? I don't think we can. I think they just like pop off. We can't? Oh, that's rough. Is Demon proximity? Or is he line of sight? Apparently he's proximity. Oh, did we not have enough for passage? Yeah, Eureka Orthos to me was a very strange... Ooh, witching is a nice safety to have. I don't actually know where the witching one is here. Okay. There's the wandering monster for this floor. Ah, the fact that so many things are not stunnable. Whoa, no. Hey, Wirebone. It's good to see you. We're just grinding out some dungeon. Some deep dungeon. Alright. No worries, you. We can kill all of the boys on this floor, then. We're gonna have to make sure... Oh! Interrupt, please. We're gonna just have to make sure that we're not... that Youthfiend doesn't get hit by a wandering monster, which seems extremely unlikely. I don't know if it's real or if it's just like a thing in my brain, but I feel like the deep dungeons punish you for AFKing by having a wandering monster spawn in the starting room if you AFK there. Some of your least favorite content in the game, thumbs up. Is Deep Dungeon some of your least favorite? I love Deep Dungeon. I think it's so, like, zen, for lack of a better phrase. You know what I mean? I have regularly thought about doing RP in Palace of the Dead. Welcome back, you. Someone said they would help you get the Corpse Dancer title. That's crazy. Who would promise that and then not fulfill such a promise? You wish you didn't exchange your Aether Pool, Smodge. I'm sorry. I mean, some of the Eureka Orthos clams are actually not bad. Especially with freaking Solution 9. Should have farmed out some sci-fi weapons when I had the chance. Oh, it's bad. Oh, it's extremely bad. I might have just borked the entire run. Oh, man, that's so upsetting. Okay, the next behemoth has to be the next target. Okay. Holy shit. The only reason why I didn't bork the run is because we are starting from floor 1. If I had done a luring trap in the middle of us pulling a room farther... No! You! The other thing that sucks is we don't have a Serenity. So we've got the floor penalty and item penalty, right? So we can't use potions, anything like that. But more importantly, we can't use the Pomanders for the dungeon. Which is just... I messed up. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what Serpent's Ire does. But we've got it. One of your favorite moments in Final Fantasy XIV was Palace of the Dead run with your old static leader. Floor 170, your static leader was running at you, yelling at you to not to run off in case you triggered a trap. But somehow before she finished her sentence, you stumbled onto the accursed horde and then said, "An accursed horde?" Hell yeah, Waffles. You've seen people affluence gives us a treasure room next floor, fine. You've seen people fight Heaven on High 91 plus, Lorings on Red Mage without emergency palms, there are maneuvers. Yeah, but Theo, you forget that you are incredibly good, and also other people are incredibly good. And I play like a rabbit who has just seen like a predator for the first time, which is to say, heart rate accelerating, brain bad, pushing every button I can. The second I encounter something that I have not encountered before, everything shuts off. But Waffles, that is also very funny. Ooh, okay. Doga and Une Demiclone. I believe we also get the Onion Knight Demiclone, right? Not me rolling up my sleeves as I panic. Okay. Now these boys suck. But they suck for a slightly different reason. Which is that whenever they do King's Will, they get bigger and stronger. I believe... Oh, it's Bayan. Or am I thinking of the wrong place with them? Commander of Strength. I'm gonna take it. I'm the strong boy. Oh, there we go. You do get a bonus for clearing the floors faster, youth, but I believe, operative word there being believe, that it's actually more point efficient to spend that time killing moms. Yeah. When your brain tells you to run and hide, that blocks most attacks. Just scream for the audience, too. Yeah, for you? Okay. Oh, I don't remember him. Well, it begins. I have no memory of this boy. I think he's quite straightforward, right? He wasn't incredibly a big deal. Authoritative Shriek. Sounds like a raid wide. Oh no, that's right! The things bow up! Good thing that I can talk like a competent adult. The things bow up. You got it. Okay, so one. Please. Yeah, this guy is incredibly straightforward. That was a little bit of greed on my behalf. I officially cannot make fun of any DPS in my life. Although I probably will continue to make fun of DPSs, as by virtue of me not using True North even once. Hell yeah. Exiting the area with a full inventory may result in the loss of rewards. Hasn't that happened to me plenty of times? Man, I don't want to get rid of the phrase best viewers. The getting rid of the phrase best viewers makes me not able to say that my best viewers. You only get a huge point bonus for clearing before 30 minutes, but beyond that you get nothing. So for score runs, it comes down to a decision between doing a 30-minute or hour run to get as many kills as possible. Ah, gotcha. Mala. Do you not need True North and Deep Dungeon? Holy schmoly. Okay. Alright. Well, again, famed Deep Dungeon enjoyer, Demised. Definitely enjoys Deep Dungeon. Imagine trying to do positionals while soloing. So that was the thing, Restarters. That's the reason why I never did a melee DPS in Deep Dungeon. I was always like, well, I'm always going to go as Paladin, you know? Oh, sorry. Didn't do a ready check. Eureka Orthos Wokage. Let me know when NFK if the audio is better now, because I've tried fixing it in the other direction. And hopefully... Yo! We've actually got one of each! We've got Une, we've got Doga, and we've got Onion Knight. It's the targeting circle, of course, because it has the closed back. Ah, how foolish of me. Orthos spirulina! These guys eat flesh! I told you, chat. The lore was gonna come back. It was gonna be so relevant, chat. I believe Grassman is bad. Grassman is bad for business. I do not remember that. This is just a belief that I have. I honestly could tell you nothing about Grassman. Honestly, a part of the reason why I used that super grainy footage somebody else got for the spirulina is because I didn't want to be bothered to go into Eureka Orthos to get a better screenshot. The audio is still bad over there, Pixie. Weird. Yeah, alright, I don't know, sorry. Just use it as a podcast for now, and we are otherwise coming down to... Ooh, nice. We are otherwise coming down to... I just have to upload the day after, unfortunately. Oh, this is about to be very bad for me. It's totally fine for me. I've never once been punished for my bad choices in my life. Oh, hoot hoot. Hoot hoot. About a word behind. One NFK, I don't know what you're possibly talking about. We are actually posting the... Oh yeah, let's pop Onion Knight. Yeah! Okay, I freaking love these guys. Onion Heal! Onion Knight! Demi Cloud! God, I love these boys. They're so silly. They're like... The thing is also, my love for them is also irrational. They're like... Not even the boys. They're not Une and Doga. I should not love them. But I do. Oh, but I do. Oh! Doga. I'll grab him. Oh no! Shit! Well... Wait. Yeah, okay. Oopsie poopsie. I don't know what Reawakened is. I've literally never seen this ability before. Reawaken. Delivers an attack with potency. Okay, so this is... It requires 4 stacks of Anguine Tribute? Okay. I don't know what that means. It sounds kind of like an ult, maybe? So we might be down 1 Doga. That's my burst. Okay. No, it was my bad, man. Absolutely no apologies needed, right? If you want, I am perfectly happy to have you be in charge of our commanders. Not a dig or anything. Oh shit. Amnesia, unable to use abilities. We're absolutely popping a Serenity here. You're not getting... Listen, Yufine is pulling too many boys for us to get away with a not able to use abilities lore. So you'll notice, and I've talked about this previously, but you'll notice how there are boys who are following the walls. That's a good thing. I don't know what any of these buttons mean. Oh my god, why are they all blue? Why are all of the buttons blue? I've never played VR Viper before, can you tell? Okay. I don't even remember. Oh, so better Deep Dungeoners than me will do this thing where they walk around the outside edge of the arenas, and that's just statistics, right? So basically, your likelihood of walking over a trap is significantly lower when you're walking on the outer edge. And that is a big advantage for people who are, no, you! Oh my god. So obviously Yufine partially did it on purpose, because we had sight up, but also because all of us were here. It's a fairly low level place. Yufine was just showing us what not to do. You get it. Okay. You can go over Viper abilities after stream. I might need it. Oh, okay. So there is normally one person who is designated to be the treasure chest opener. And the reason for that is because for the ones that are traps. Now, normally it doesn't come up that much. I'm gotta be real with you. But when it does come up, it's devastating. Oh, I am absolutely stealing that steal. Should I have stolen that steal? No, that should have gone to Marin now that I think about it. But, who said I was ever thinking about things? Ooh, storms are good. Storms reduces everybody's HP to a single digit. So you pop a storm, you have to be able to hit them afterwards because they'll start to regenerate their health. But you pop a storm with a big pull, you're golden. Purposefully activated that landmine. Definitely knew it was there, and definitely chose to activate it myself, because landmines and detonating treasure chests also affect mobs. Definitely planned. Ooh. Sometimes you do get positive enchantments like haste. If you do a serenity on them, that will get rid of that enchantment as well. Which is obviously not, like, ideal, right? You want the good, you don't want the bad. Oh, what? What is it? God, I hate not being at max Aether Pool, though, I'll tell you what. Hilarious. Listen, we've got a competent healer who knows where their Asuna button is. Never punished Euphine. Fortune, we will pop, because fortunes can be used to get more boys. Witching, we've got capped up, and so that's going to be good for if Euphine does an insane mad cap thing. Which, you know, Euphine would never do, of course. Nice hollowed ground there, you. I mean, listen, it's the reason why I love Paladin in Palace of the Dead. Strength. I've still got strength, so Marin... Oh, nope. Youth has it. Oh wait, no, do I not have strength? Do I have steel? I have steel, never mind, excuse me. So normally it doesn't super matter, and it doesn't matter in this instance either, terribly. But there is sometimes an order that goes to how you use some of your pomanders. So normally DPSs will take the Pomander of Strength, then Healer, then Tank last. Then for Vulnerability goes Tank, and then it doesn't super matter, but normally I do Healer, then DPS, right? Or Steel. So yeah. Come on. Okay. Like, again, it doesn't terribly matter, but, you know. I think everybody has a Steel. If Susie wants to pop the Steel because they've got the lowest timer left on theirs. But I know Eureka is not everyone's favorite. For me, I just love, like, or I say Eureka, Deep Dungeons, I should say. For me, I just love the simplicity of just being elbow deep in a dungeon, just doing stuff, you know what I mean? Obviously, I do love, doing nonsense with regards to, like, the dungeons and the trials and things in here. But the reason why I love doing Palace of the Dead so much in part is because I love the sort of, like, narrative level of, like, fighting undead all the time, right? Like, just being elbow deep in a, you know, frickin', what are they called? Not, well, popping a safety now is silly, but I'm gonna do it. necropolis, some sort of place full of undead, right? And then, like, you know, just killing them at an infinitum. So you need to be convinced. Deep dungeons are so good. And like the other thing again is like it's very zen, right? Like if you're doing it solo, like obviously it's a little bit of like a puzzle about how you're going to execute and use the pieces that you have, but I'm taking strength. Me as the melee DPS. Definitely not so. Oh boy, we're in trouble. I don't think we're in trouble enough to use a witching, though. Oh, we weren't in trouble at all, apparently. I like how Warrior glows red, so they're like, what are we gonna do for Viper? Make them glow blue. Obviously not what's actually happening, but, you know. The other problem, though, is, like, I just can't find any passion inside of myself for the narrative layer of, fighting robots. Like, I got a little bit of it with, Dawntrail, the idea that the robots are powered by the souls of dead people. Wah, wah, wah. Like, oh my god, we accidentally uncovered an accursed horde. Hell yeah. But yeah. You will absolutely not do this solo. I love them solo, though. Finding, like, figuring out, like, your kit and how it properly slots. I also have no memory of this place. Oh. But also, you recognize the cloning path. You remember the cloning path. Oh! Oh, they swinge! Oh. No, very bad. Mm-hmm. Okay. Swinge is the name of a move that they do in, with some lower level dragons before you think I'm absolutely bonkers. Oh no, it's bad. Good, I love four vulns. Actually, that's what I wanted. Well, I mean, I guess if I'm going to die, right? I should dump all of my, awakening. Wait, no. I don't know. Oh, no! 3 vuln stacks. It's definitely because I'm greeding for damage, and not because I'm bad at reading mechanics. Good job, everybody. Bio real quick. No sweat at all. I believe, unfortunately, Mesphia, ads were running while we were doing the last set of floors, so yeah. It's Zen until you get to floor 70 plus. Yeah, okay, so in the interest of fairness, 1NFK, like, soloing like any of the deep dungeons is a very unpleasant time for sure, but yeah. I do actually really enjoy it, all the same. So glad you can skip. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry about this 1NFK. The chat box is not cooperating with me on OBS's side, which is very frustrating. I don't know why the YouTube live control panel has to be that big. Let me pull it up on YouTube on my laptop. But yeah, thanks for watching on YouTube. In an incredible twist of fate, the YouTube will not let me pull up the live chat. So that's good. Hold on. Listen, I promise I've been streaming for so long. Okay. I still haven't cleared Eureka Orthos either, if it's of any consolation, so yeah. Okay, perfect. Actually, do let me know if the audio is still borked. We've tried adjusting some things at Pixie and Mesfia's word, but I do appreciate. All right, listen, you'll yap to yourself. You don't have to, but I do appreciate it. Okay, looks like Youth is back. Gonna give him a hot second. I do hate, and I know this is a very silly thing for me to be unhappy about, among the myriad things that are bad in Final Fantasy XIV Smile, but I do hate that the weapons in Eureka Orthos look like they're giant Nerf weapons. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know. They look like they were designed for LARP. Like, this sword does not look like it is going to cut anyone. You were going to say that my weapons are very ugly? So, my weapons are bad. Youth's weapons. Youth, can you draw your weapon, please? Welcome back. Youth's weapons are going to be a little bit better because you get different weapons based off of your Aether pool level? I don't actually know if that's true in Eureka Orthos. I know the Kinna weapons in Palace of the Dead. I don't remember if Heaven on High gave you different weapons. I presume they're glowing red because you've got more than 50. And mine are blue because I am under, but yeah. Oh, well, thanks. Yeah, there are 2 weapons for Eureka Orthos? Hell yeah. Okay. I am gonna slap spine drops back on my hotbar while we're in here. So yeah. Heaven on High just had the one. Gotcha. Okay. Send your feedback to the Alligans. The Alligans suck. I'm glad that it's not Alligans again. Finally some spicy ads. I hate it. There are dragons here, which are fun. But you know. Oh, Spiked Tail is very bad. Why is Spiked Tail very bad? Am I misremembering something? Maybe it's not very bad. Maybe Spiked Tail is totally chill. Oh, cool. Old gaze. Commander Fortune, land-minded myself. I'm gonna pop the Fortune, though. Oh. Demolisher, I see him. And by I see them, I mean I'm going to stand directly in front of him and get killed by it. The number of errors that I make in Palace of the Dead and Heaven on High are obviously very large. You can see that because of how bad I'm doing in the freaking... It's fine. I'm good at video games, actually. I play them professionally. Smile. Lethargy is funny. I'll pop it. We should pop it, I mean. It's a waste, but I do love it. So, it's just some myth. That's strength. Pop the strength. No! So you can see that their cast bars are taking a really long time. That's the lethargy in effect. It does sometimes allow you to dodge abilities you otherwise would not be able to dodge. But some of the casts in Eureka Orthos, unhinged. Oh, the Accursed Horde is on this floor. Orthos is Allagan related, yep, as Waffles pointed out. I believe you can avoid the self-detonate on the Demolishers by being around a wall, but I have not tested that recently. The thrill a really good solo fixed run can give you, like when things go good, you feel like a goddamn legend pulling the biggest of big brain plays. 100%, yeah. You have object permanence with Allagans, you literally never think of them until they come up. The Allagans are genuinely... Oh, there's another lethargy, absolutely popping that. The Allagans are generally one of the things that make me deeply unhappy, but I did like their like consistent kind of wacky vibe. Is that another lethargy? I am gonna pop it. I shouldn't. But yeah. Body slam. Oh, I've made him such a mistake. You do get a false sense of security off of the lethargy, which sucks when it pops later. Because you're like, oh, things will take forever to cast, and then like if you do not pay attention to how long it takes to cast, it's a bad time. Fun fact, for people who are curious, there's another strength, so probably Susie. While this might seem like this will give you line of sight to a gaze mechanic, this counts as a wall. So you can stand there in order to avoid gaze attacks. We're 2 out of 3 on Allagans pulling the strings. Oh, was it Allagans for Heaven on High Waffles? Yeah, a fun way to deal with big nasty enemies. Pop a tornado, hit them before they recover when their HP are in the single digits. For sure, for sure, for sure. A Dread Beast! Oh! Oh my god. It's bad. We should not do the Dread Beast. But I want to do the Dread Beast. That has... Oh, shoot! We're still early enough that we can stun the mimics. I know once we get to a certain level, that will no longer be the case. It's bad. It's going to pull us in, then he's going to hit us hard. Every time. God, the Orthos Knights are definitely like my arch nemesis. Yep, Youth's gonna need some help here in a sec. Oh, no, did you make it around the corner? Oh no, arm's length? Nice. What a tactical choice to use that landmine that you knew was there, Eugene. Do I want to do the Dread Beast? Literally always. Do you have Hallowed Ground off cooldown? But, like, it's never worth it. Like, let's be so clear. This could be a run ender for nothing. Okay. We're still pretty early doors. I don't remember what the Lamia Queen gives. Does she give, do they all give the same thing at this level? I know they do give different rewards for different tiers. Okay. So they gave us a buff. The buff is rehabilitation. The buff is rehabilitation. So we are regenerating health over time because we beat the Dread Beast. Yeah, you definitely should use the steel there. Okay, let's go. As a Ruby C enjoyer, that's the worst thing you could have ever told you about Heaven on High. Sorry, Wirebone. They never proved building it. Oh, interesting. Also, why were you complaining about positionals earlier when there are none in Deep Dungeons? That's because I didn't know there weren't any in Deep Dungeons. Oh my god, Waffles, I do remember the Alligans left an Allagan node disguised as a tree. But yeah, I didn't realize that it hadn't been proven. We've got Infa Sprint, but there is Gloom, so the enemies will deal more damage, take less damage, the enemies will move faster. I would personally get rid of this. To use a Serenity here, but that Infa Sprint is kind of fun, so it's whatever other people are feeling as well. So sometimes you can use corners in Deep Dungeon to manipulate some stuff. Swinge, get out of the front. Sorry for screaming. It just made me panic because I do remember Swinge from Stone Vigil. This is one of the shield dragons. Please, sir. Please. Oh, also, I hate the ones in all of the Deep Dungeons. There's always these boys who do not have line of sight to you, who are not aggroed to you, and then they'll just drop an AoE around you because fuck you. Pardon my language. Oh, although, we can leave when we find the transfer. Ortho droid. Stinky boy. Yep. fine. So if you go around the corner, even though you're still in the AoE, it won't actually hit you because it doesn't have that line of sight, which is always nice. Some mechanics obey that, some mechanics do not. It just entirely depends. Flight means there's less boys to kill. We are all level 90, which means we're max. Yeah, let's pop Flight. Track is one of your favorites and you don't know why. It's the same song from the Burn Dungeon. Is that true? Evan on High Quest were definitely written and programmed in an overnight cram session after everything else. I mean, I don't blame them for that. Fortune directly goes against what we're doing here, but that's fine. Our max health has decreased, which, with regeneration, it's pretty good, actually. I'm, like, not too worried. That Dread Beast that we killed actually is really helping us out. The reason why I like Eureka Orthos' like a lot of their design philosophies is because I like having the clones to sort of be like second boys. You know, like if you're by yourself, running with the clones makes it feel like you're not alone as much. I love Dread Beasts. I think that the wanted monsters and Lev quests were super cool, right? But I do think that the like sort of some of the execution is kind of wacky for sure. We already popped Fortune, didn't we? Yeah. The fact that Tiamat pops up here, though, I remember absolutely losing my mind and being incredibly late to the party. I'm sure there will be hoot, 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 hoot. Audio seems fine, but you're using phone speaker. There is some question about the audio and video syncing, but I'm such a hoot. Oh, wow! Another Serenity is actually really nice. What are we missing? Got a Purity. Oh, maybe Petrification? Is there Petrification in this one, actually? Oh boy, lads. That was very rude of you. I saw that clemency, you. Passage is open, which is where we are. I'm cool with just popping if we want to. Ah! No! It was a tactical choice. Definitely on purpose. Damn it. Just me running through the middle of the room with no sight and no safety. Fine. Intuition. Absolutely will pop an intuition. Cool. Love an enfeebling trap. Serenity. This floor is good for us, so we're not going to use that. No! Ah! Line of sight mechanics! Something that Wirebone said earlier was with the visuals turned off, the visual effects, it's very strange to see, like, your Viper just losing it. That is very funny to me, I will admit. Cool. I love being enervated forever. Commander of Safety, I will absolutely take that. Thank you, Eureka Orthos. Thou giveth and thou takest away. So I remember when Viper came out, everyone was talking about how Viper was like insanely easy. Is that the consensus about... Not Viper, sorry. When Reaper came out, everyone was talking about how Reaper was insanely easy. Is that the consensus with... Oh, Une. Come on. Hang out with us for a little bit. With Viper. Reaper is the warrior of DPS. Is that the same thought process behind Viper? We popped a safety, so we should be totally fine, right? Goodbye, Une. People were saying Viper was too difficult. Interesting. Cursed Horde, abilities unavailable. Very funny. Ha 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 ha. No. Good. Absolutely not. Vanara is the Wanderer? Interesting. I think the big boys are bad. Yeah, the big boys are going to be bad for us. Cool. Okay. They should still just be bronze sacks at this point, so it's not terribly worthwhile, but... Oh, frickin' Kalia. Ah, frickin' Kalia. She was our roadblock for Foils of Bahamut. She was the first mob, so I had just learned to stop respecting the enemy's hitbox, and she was the first boss that I had that was like, I'm gonna plant a little electric field at my feet, don't come into my hitbox. So I had just unlearned me very politely staying out of the enemy's way. Sure. You fiend? But yeah, sorry, Hisoka. Just like, I know that like there's oftentimes like those first impressions that come out for oh, Frickle Frackle. Okay. A lot happening here. The Kalias are probably frick. Ooh, bad. Gonna be a higher priority, I think. Do we still have the regeneration from Lamia? We do. Okay. This is certainly more boys than I would do by myself. But then again, that's because I would do at maximum maybe 2 boys. I do Eureka Orthos like I do most things, like a coward. Absolutely do not say Mario Kart at me. Oh my god. Fine. We live here. Fine. Has anyone figured out the like M2S strat that's better for going around the arena than a Mario Kart? And it's our girl! It's Tiamat! Someone ban kitty beans, please. Mods? Mods ban kitty beans, thank you. Hear that little Heaven's Ward music there. Go forth, my children, drive these foul invaders from our home. Poor Tiamat, God. Oh, shoot! Hey, did you know that there are still mechanics that are happening? It's crazy. Bear witness to the power of the first brood. Tiamat. Oh boy. Oh, bad. Oh, nice, Marin. Worm's wing, so we want to be center. Oh, fun! 4 Vuln stacks just for me. 5 Vuln stacks. Yum, yum, yum. I should not be this bad. Wormtail, we go out to the sides. Go! Morn is just on Marin. Dark Wormwing, we need to be center. Ooh, okay. Fine. Is this rendition of the Heaven's Ward's music? Oh no, this is about to be bad for me. The Limit Break Enjoyer. Really thought we had that one, didn't I? Really thought I got the kill there. Turn 12 music. Thank you, Ahsoka. Okay. Alright, wise guys. Okay, let's get at it. Good job on the YouTube audio. It's much better. Hell yeah. It looks like we're actually maintaining people watching the simulcast for once. It's true. Got level 87 on Viper for realsies, for realsies. Wow. Wait, do I have other fragments? I have one other fragment. Hell yeah. Do I have 4 free inventory spaces? No, I do not. I'm not gonna check these out yet. Orthos Potion, which did I have Orthos Potion? I've got 12 in a saddlebag. Yikes. And some old materia that's not relevant anymore. Orthos Potion. Sure. I don't need my high cordials on me right now. Okay. I don't have that many, but that's fine. Are people interested in doing another set of 10? Hell yeah. Let's go. I have literally never been on this floor before. Well, I mean, this floor, but also more specifically, floor 31, you know what I mean? Bastard. He's rough. Okay. Thank you, Susie. Need to kill the Mirror Knight. Man, I forgot how good Red Mage is in general. Whenever I'm in a dungeon, I'm like, oh, do we have no casters? Do we have no one for raises? Thank you, Susie. No. I absolutely got hit with insta-death. It was nothing a healer could have done. Max level, so it's a good shout. Lethargy absolutely should pop that. Please don't be a mimic. Thank you. God, I love lethargy. It's so silly. Sure. I'll do another lethargy. Unfortunate is whenever we kill a boy, we get a treasure chest. That's never bad. Good. I wanted to step on that landmine. That was to dissuade any wandering monsters from coming over. Oh, that's right. Hisoka. That was actually when we first met, wasn't it? When you were doing Toils of Bahamut level synced min eye level with us. Well, that safety would have been useful beforehand. Okay, alteration. Oh, alteration is, yeah, alteration is good. And then what was the other one? Raising. Okay, we don't have petrification here, which is fine. Lethargy is very fine. Watched our turn 11 prog and joined for turn 13. Oh my god, I forgot. Wait, how many coils are there? For some reason, I just assumed it was a normal alliance situation. Or normal raid situation, yeah. Oh, one of them is the jump puzzle. I forgot. Yes. Gaze mechanics catch everybody out, and their server tick, Marin. It's no sweat. God, if there's anything that should tell you from when we were doing Thornton on Reels, it's that people can get hit by gaze attacks all the time. Nice, Youth has pre-disastered this room, so there's no chance of there being a trap in here. Perfect, thank you, Yuffie. Commander of Sight we're absolutely going to use. Nice. Marin used it, so we get not only vision of the entire arena, but also vision of the traps. Ortho Naga. Do they have a gaze? They have a gaze. It's hard! Eureka Orthos is tough as nails, lads. If someone with my incredible skill and expertise has died so many times, smile. Lethargy, absolutely. Oh, we're leaving. Never mind. Goodbye. Can't believe Shield Bash breaks combos, like what? Yeah, Euphine, Shield Bash is actually... Okay. Euphine, you can't tell any of the other paladins I told you this. Shield Bash is actually garbage. Listen, I know I'm a big proponent for Shield Bash. I'm constantly talking about how good it is. Oh, these guys are going to... Oh, fuck. You... Why did you do this to us? Yeah, let's go ahead and get Youth up. I'll pull the Orthonaga. You know, weirdly enough, it's almost as if those markers that are indicating do not engage is some sort of sign, some sort of indication. There are mobs that are not to be tangled with in Deep Dungeon. Yeah, who put those up, I wonder? Could have been anyone. Don't do it! Lethargy is a delight, absolutely. And Rai, thank you so much for the happy affiliate anniversary. I will say, we are, I'm not exactly sure what the date was, because it said it yesterday as well, which I do not think is accurate, so... No, we're going to the next floor. I would never change my tune. They call me the most consistent boy. What the heck are we getting from those offers? Like nothing, right? Oh, hyper potions, sure. Oh, shit. Ram out, dragon in. You! And I will enjoy one hydrate. Thank you, Rai. I actually haven't drank anything since the start of stream. They'll be fine without me. The thing about Eureka and Deep Dungeons in general, for me, is that you, like, again, it is a puzzle, right? And so it is a very fast-paced, very active puzzle. But any situation is, in my opinion, theoretically solvable, right? Yeah, Maren? And so to that end, right, that is one of the reasons why I like, oh boy, no, you, that's why I like Deep Dungeons so much, is because, like Waffles was saying, that sort of five-headed energy that you get when you're like, yo, I just absolutely did it, right? is like so good. Okay. So this is... Oh, wait, no, it's... Well, it's not fine, but this is theoretically one of the ones that'll be helped by you not being in the line of sight for it, you know what I mean? I could have stayed in that, honestly. This was me being a coward. There is something about lethargy that is very funny in that, like, your brain says, like, get out of the orange, and then you're like, but I could get back into the orange. There's nothing stopping me. And then, you know, you hum and haw, and then it becomes a problem. Listen. Absolutely not. We've got Serenities, we're using Serenities. Oh. Over this way. Okay. I'll take my responsibility when it's my fault. That was on me. Ooh. Rejoice in the glory of combat, everybody. I rejoiced in the glory of combat. Thank you, Marin. I'm sorry, Marin! Hey, you. You know we could sneak past these guys in this room. You know we don't have to fight them, right? Okay, well... You! Dragon's voice in. Ram's voice out. Ram's voice out. We're good. Just a real quick landmine to keep you on your toes. Susie, I can't tell if that's you being sincere. Okay. Genuinely very funny. Ram's voice out. Dragon's voice in. Golly, the exit is the very last place we go to? Sure, fine. Good news, everyone. Okay. Again, literally never been here. So there is a part of my brain... Yeah, we'll do pop-up flight for next time. There is a part of my brain that is actually kind of excited about the prospect of, Thank God it's line of sight. There is something about my brain that is excited about the prospect of something. What that something is, I genuinely do not remember. Oh, the new boss. Because of the story and narrative that might be coming from it, right? Boy. Commander of Dread is not as good as Commander of Rage, if I remember correctly, right? Dread is like kind of mid-core. Oh, I forgot. Okay. Nope, I didn't get out in time. Thanks, Marin. No, come on! This Chimera is gonna see us. No, this Chimera is not gonna see us. Sure, okay, goodbye. Blinded... How many Serenities do we have? We only have 2. Steel is for youth. They've only got a minute left on theirs. Intuition is fine. Somebody else popped it, which is good. Chimera, Ram's voice out! Why did I go in on the Ram's voice? Dragon's voice in. Reptoid has rear. Oh, nice strategic landmine usage there, you. Very good, very good. This room is free of traps. Oh, if you want to grab a couple of boys, we've got a Storms on the way. Is that all of them? There's just something so pure about deep dungeons. I know it's weird for me to, like, talk like this about it, but I just love them! Anyways. Okay, who's this floor's boss? Quintania, alright, you're less impressive than Tiamat. No offense, girl. You're not even the real Quintania, right? You're a clone. Easy baby for easy babies. No! Oh my god. Yeah, you do the solo carry. I know how to do twisters! We did twisters on stream! Oh my god, you carry us to victory, please. Pop everything you need to pop. Oh boy. Oh, are you gonna get it in time? Nice, okay. Was that a dash cancel we see? I didn't even think about dash canceling the knockback. That was 100% on me. Nice, okay. And you're in the right position for this knockback anyways, even if you don't dash cancel it. Okay. Got a little bit of damage over time, but that's fine. Hey, what's a little bit of damage over time between friends? You're a paladin. You've got clemency. Holy Sheltron is gonna give you some regen. You got plenty of time. What's Twintanya doing here? Literally nothing of significance. Yes. 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 Holy schmoly. Nice dash cancel of the knockback. And it's just rinse and repeat. I am so upset that we fucking died to the first twisters. Oh, good job, you. Good job, good job, good job. No, Marin, we're fine. I mean, literally, Susie and I, right, also got knocked out by the same one. Good fucking job, you fiend! Holy shit! God damn! The blue blazer! Hachi machi! Alright. Okay. Are we feeling another 10? Weirdly, this boss is a lot more manageable the fewer players there are. Yeah, right? Because, like, the landmines, right? Nope. Nobody... We're not... I'm gonna do a ready check for a quick vibe check. Because if people aren't feeling it, do not force yourself, right? I appreciate y'all being here and doing it for me, but it is 100 for no worries, Eufine. 100% for vibes. I genuinely do like deep dungeons. I know that seems like an insane thing with how bad I have been, but I do. You wish you could switch to Sage without restarting. You hate the system. I'll be honest, Marin, I thought when you get to the safe zones every 10 floors that you could change classes, so I've definitely been there, definitely done that, yeah. But yeah. Hope everybody has been having a pretty okay time. Oh god. I'm gonna get rid of this gauge, which is funny because I still don't know what it means. Sounds like we're not winning. Kishnok, I've got good news and I've got bad news. The good news is that Eufine is winning. The problem is that as much as I enjoy... So I enjoy a lot of content in 14, right? Like, obviously I enjoy PvP, I enjoy deep dungeons, but, you know, it's one of those jack of all trades, master of none situations. I just haven't settled down on one thing where I was like, I'm gonna become the best at this. So it's, you know, led to some interesting developments. One of the reasons to do Eureka Orthos, and I wish this was a joke, is that the title for soloing it is the once and future king or queen based off of the in-game binary. And it is genuinely such a good title, right? Like, because also that it belies something about the Allegan Empire, right? It belies, like, I've talked about this a little bit. I don't think Elish probably enjoys or interacts well with the concept of monarchy, but it's just a good title all the same, right? You enjoy PvP. What's a game mode I won't start cussing about? Shatter, my beloved and my favorite. We all love Shatter. The Lala is losing? The Lala is not losing, JR. You're fine. If they add a Fire Emblem minigame to 14, God, I wish. Okay, I cannot talk about company squadrons again, but Kishnok, there's kind of a game mode in 14 that is kind of like Valkyria Chronicles, and Valkyria Chronicles is kind of like Fire Emblem. So yeah, Shatter does suck. But I like it thematically. The vibes are good in Shatter. Oh damn. I literally have never been here. I literally have never seen these boys before. I didn't even know that it was this music. Oh, elbow drop is the corner behind? The old elbow drop was at least. Yeah, weird. They don't give us a marker for that. Acheron, very funny. The minion slash, okay. Sure. Oh man, I am starting to feel that lack of Aether Pool. I'm just lightly tickling these boys, giving them a surface level massage. You'll link the music to me later, Marin? I'd appreciate that. Yeah, it's very good. So these Void Scent are actually both in Coerthas Central and Coerthas Western Highlands. They actually indicate a rift between the Source and the Void under the Black Iron Bridge near the Snowcloak Expeditions. I love these boys. I think they're so fun. I mean, I say I love these boys. I will get absolutely murked by them at some point in time. Gloom and only Gloom. We're still only on 2 Serenities. I did think this music was from the Twinning, though. Incorrectly, obviously. Was that a landmine? An Acheron, I see that. The original song is from the Twinning, yeah. If you could, at your earliest convenience, grab that Acheron, I would be so appreciative. Elbow drop, get her around. I fucking know what elbow drop is! I literally know it from fighting the normal plebs. Okay. Do I take this? Yes. I need a stun for Quake. No, he can't. He can only be interrupted for Quake. Mala has also been providing us previously some words of encouragement, which I think are great. All right, so there is a Pylon of Return. If Euphine unlocks it, which they may or may not be so inclined to do, by killing a number of boys, they'll be able to get all of us up on that Pylon of Return. They can also use a Phoenix Stone. They can also use a Phoenix Down on either Susie or Marin. That would also get either of them up. I'm pretty sure they have a Phoenix Down, because when I opened a copper chest earlier, it said that everybody had one, so it was not able to do. Yeah, Acheron, I'm not gonna lie, I was not scared of Acheron. I am now scared of Acheron. I should have been a ranged physical. Nice! You've has the Pylon of Return. Hell yeah. I don't remember, does the Return give us weakness? Backwards cones are truly the bane of your existence. Like, it's so frustrating, because, like, I know that mechanic. Oh, it does give us weakness. It's fine. Euphine! Although, I will say, the reason why Euphine survived that mechanic was because of Hallowed Ground, which is not, you know, not me casting aspersions or anything. Euphine is still goated. But, you know, just as an observation, just as, you know, a little statement. Fuck, that was my bad. I just wasn't looking correctly. Didn't know about Acheron, it's true. It's almost 2 rooms wide. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I did not know that. Hachimachi. Does Quake go through line of sight? Quake would absolutely make sense to be one that does. Or, yeah, nothing goes through line of sight? Okay. So if Acheron is just around a wall, right, we can get around Quake. Oh no, you! Don't disconnect! You've been carrying us! No sweat. And Eureka Orthos is freaking deadly. Simply hit the bricks. Yeah, exactly. Acheron, you either bust him down or line of sight. Okay. The only way to avoid their attacks is line of sight. Really? Okay. Yeah, I see that. Acheron. Flame Beast's giant line AoE is later in a later set is the only wall penetrating AoE, but there might be 1 or 2 later. Gotcha. Okay. I remember this guy from the burn too. Nice. The problem with deep dungeons, one of the few problems I will say, is when you go in a deep dungeon and you're like, oh, thank God, the next floor. But the problem is you're going into floors with worse mobs. Commander of Purity is a shame that we are going past it, but honestly, I consider that a victory. That we haven't been poxed enough to need it, right? Acheron is coming. How many boys can be slapped here? Is Picto better, potentially? I won't say anything. Listen, they've been carrying us. I won't say a single goddamn word. Sure, I'll dread. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Marin, for the perfect demonstrations. You know what? I lied. The Dreadnought is actually amazing. It's literally the Manticore and the Succubus combined. The only thing that would make the Dreadnought better was that if it had angelic wings, like the Pomander that transforms you into an angel. Incredible. I will not have enough to do anything about it, though. Oh! Oh, I might be able to get this copy. Nice. Okay. Does it get nerfed by a lack of knockback? In the same way that What's Their Buckets do. Steel. That's gonna be you. Oh! Pardon my language. Sorry, you. $11 slow. Listen. I, too, as a person who suffered 1 slow, feel and relate to your pain. Smile. Another steal, if you want that, youth. Alexander Pomander win, Peepo said, yeah. There are some enemies where, when soloing, the correct answer is not to engage. Yeah, absolutely. Picto, from what you've heard, is a true glass cannon in all deep dungeons, and it's amazing. Very funny. Good. Thank you, Marin. Alexander Pomander win. When is Elish's Scholar era for Seraphism? You need to know it is unfortunately very likely now that freaking Scholars can turn into angels. So angry. Is there going to be an Odin boss in Eureka? Oh no! In Eureka Orthos though, now that I think about it. Light is next floor, which I will absolutely do. Oh, I don't have, charges for my cool burst attack. Make the Dreadnought crack open certain enemies like a cold one? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Orthos Mudman. He's a Mudman. Oh. I do like that they use mud to sort of serve as a stand-in for just them actually talking about what is really going on. Like the Mud Princess on the moon, or whatever, right? Moose Princess? Good. I needed that Vuln stack. I was too powerful and succeeding too much. My swag was too different, as the kids say. Good. Really hit that ult at the, or hit that burst at the perfect time. So you'll notice, interestingly enough, I'm doing no damage. And if you're curious about that, that's because of Acer Pool. And definitely not because I'm bad at DPS. Fortune, literally worthless. I'm just leaving. Goodbye, sir. Purity, also kind of garbage. Strength? No, you popped the strength before I could get to it. I mean, in the interest of fairness, you have been carrying, so I guess I can't complain that much. Oh, boss? No, floor 47. Okay. Maximum HP down and item penalty. We've only got one Serenity left. Maybe. Nice hollow ground view. Lethargy, which we cannot use, we would need a Serenity. I don't have stun up for 26 seconds. Oh! Another Serenity, you say? I am absolutely getting rid of the hell on this floor. Is that not a choice that I should have made by myself and consulted with my fellows about? Yes. Did I? No. Will I? No. Oh, hello. Abyssal Cry, you say? Fuck. God damn it. And he's the wandering monster? Get me out of here. Oh, we are going to use Lethargy now. Lethargy is funny and also good, theoretically. Are you kidding me right now, bud? Line of sight my butt. Gelato, Golden Tongue, Morphic Flail. Oh, I don't know any of its stuff then. Thought I did. Do we know what that treasure chest is? Probably not. Yeah, 1NFK, I also would not pull, like you, Fiend does, but you know what? we've been going, so... No knockback means no instant KO, gotcha. Really? Interesting. Okay. Commander of Sight, absolutely popping that. Some tasty, tasty silver coffers. Nice interrupt you. Oh, I see. Is that Transfiguration? Is that going to turn me into an owl? Doga Demi-Clone. Come on out to play, Doga. Come on, my sweet boy. You Oh. Was legally a strength. Thank you for the Aether Pool. That guy really is just taking a little nap, huh? Just a little napping you? A little snooze? Excuse me, sir. Do you have anything to say about the quality of our Eureka Orthos run so far? No wooing $400 fine. No! Let him woo! Fortune. Yeah, I'll pop it while we're this early. Nice. Thank you, Marin. Mimic. Nice interrupt. I think I said Mimic, not Marin. If I'm thinking of the same thing. But I might not be. Out of the saucer pan into the other saucer pan. As that famous saying goes. Ooh, nice. Didn't think we were gonna make him. Hey. This room doesn't feel too bad. Maybe. Okay, Marin's been poxed, but that's fine. We've got, more than enough. Okay. Explosion on the gelato, which was not happening. Purities. And also, we have a proper healer, right? Like... Good! I'm here, you fiend! I'm here to help! Woo! Woo! Oh boy, sure do not like this heavy and this AoE damage that I'm taking, huh? Good. Go team! Listen. Oh wait, is this boss? Okay. Servo Mechanical Chimera. I mean, if it's a chimera, we can get it, right? Good luck, have fun, you know! Marin, if you want to, you can use the Purity. We've got 3 of them. Songs of Ice and Thunder. What in the name of God? Thank you, Marin. Sure. So it's Ice and Thunder and then Thunder and Ice. Okay. Ding. Cacophony sounds like a raid wide? No. Oh, Cacophony drops the balls. Of course. Left breath and then thunder. So you want to be in? Cold thunder? Absolutely unfathomable to me. So you want to be in? No. Cold thunder. I could not. Cold thunder, ice thunder. I'm so bad at this. Thank you, Susie. Could not tell you how to read this boss. Songs of Thunder and Ice. Okay, so sure, fine. Right breath, cold. Okay. So cold. Right breath, cold. Do we get out? No, it's fine. Thunderous, cold. So we want to be out? I could not fucking tell you! I'm so sorry, lads! Right breath, cold. So we want to be on the left, please. Thank you. I am entirely up by second wind privilege, Susie. I am so sorry. Marin, thank you for doing so much. Ice and thunder. Out and then in. Hachi-machi! Lamort de Allegan Monstrosities. Actually, that's very clever, because Lamort de Arthur. Sure. Thank you, guys. Well, you're carrying my corpse over the finish line. That is unfortunately gonna have to be it for me today, lads. But I do appreciate you guys. Again, the Blue Blazer themselves, the solo carry on the boss, was that boss 40? Boss 30? Twintanya themselves, Euphine Restarte, Some might confuse him with the comeback kid, but obviously not the same. Entirely clad in black. Our friend and yours, healer Marin Faye, and I've heard a lot about this one. This Susie Vanderbilt. Thank you guys all so much for being here and for hanging out. We're gonna pop out and I'm gonna do some final goodbyes, and then we're gonna call it for stream today because unfortunately I have been switching to focusing on video content and videos on demand. But yeah, let's cop out. No, JR. Okay. But yeah, 1NFK also points out, look at that juicy LB bar. Boo. Again, thank you guys all so much for being here and for hanging out, especially when it's something like this where we're just vibing. But yeah. Remembered a weird quirk about mimics in Deep Dungeon. When in a group of 2 or more players, with some, but not all, of the players afflicted with pox, the mimic will typically hunt down the players that don't have pox, or barring that, closest to the pox dropping off. Is that really? Waffles, didn't know that. Oven in, out. The cold AoE, so you can about the oven, the thunder AoE. Waffles, I could not possibly parse that. I know that was you trying to type fast to be helpful. My brain is toothpaste. But yeah, all right. And again, thank you to everybody who is watching on YouTube. Theoretically, we have solved some of the YouTube problems. If that is the case, we're thrilled. If that's not the case, we'll figure it out. Yeah, Kitty Beans, thank you so much. Everybody who came to watch, again, big appreciation. We'll catch you dweebs about. And... You know what? They raided into us earlier. I'm going to send y'all over to Rain Silvermoon. It's been a week for friends. They are a delightful friend of ours, streaming Final Fantasy XIV on their side as well. Drop them a follow. They're VTubers going back through the MSQ, so you know it. I will catch you guys. Bye! Not being helpful, just describing how those mechanics felt. Oh, in that case, big agree. All right, catch ya.